morning. Welcome back to Everdeen, where it is a chilly morning, but I'm very excited because this afternoon it is supposed to get up to 16 degrees, which is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my God, it's like spring. I'm so excited. So that has really informed my decision about what projects I want to do today, because I really want to do something outdoors where I can be like almost kind of warm. So here is my multifaceted plan for the day. Step one, go into town and go to the antique store, because I've not been to the antique store since I left in mid-November. It's been 2 months. I want to see if they've got anything interesting in that time. Step two, go to the hardware store and buy a few supplies that I need for step three, which is to remove a shutter. I think I know which one I'm going to remove from the front of the house, sand it down, get all the old paint off, and repaint it in a new color. I basically have never liked the color of the shutters on this house, even from when I bought it. They're just kind of like a brown, like a meh brown, and it kind of brings down the whole facade of the house. So what I want to do is repaint them in kind of a grayish lavender. I know that sounds like a very strong color choice when I say lavender shutters on the outside, but I have seen several houses in this area that have like a kind of gray lavender that's not a very vibrant purple lavender, but more subtle, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I think that's definitely the color that we want to go with. But for today, we're only going to do a test because I want to see how it goes trying to do these shutters myself. And then step number 5. What was I? Was I saying A, B, C, D? Was I saying step number 5? I don't remember. It's not number 5, is it? It's number 4. And finally, step number 4 for the day is I want to attempt to finish tiling the shower, because right now there are 2 walls of the shower done. There's 1 wall that is about a third done. And so there's just 2/4 of a wall left to do. 2/4? Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? There's just 2/3 of a wall left to do. I really want to get that shower tiled. I want it to be done. I want to be able to have a shower. Oh, I want to shower so badly. I don't want to have to take baths anymore in the freezing cold bathroom downstairs. I wanted a shower in the nice warm shower room. So, I want it. We need to get to work. This is going to happen. We're going to get all this stuff done. Let's go. The antique store was a lot of fun as always, but now I've moved on to the hardware store. After a good solid half hour of searching, I found the appropriate outdoor metal paints, but there's not a huge selection of colors, and I'm not seeing that gray tinted lavender that I want. I was hoping, since I have seen houses with it in this area, that they would just have it in stock, but this is starting to look like it might be more of an order off the internet kind of situation. So I'm just casually driving back home, and I noticed my neighbor's watch goat. I'm not here to cause trouble, sir. Well, they seem very secure. I am back from the antique shop. So here's what I got. Here's my little haul of stuff. I got this pillow, which does, the pillowcase does come off. So I'm going to take this off, wash the pillowcase. But It's a nice chunky pillow, and there's never enough pillows. You guys know I'm obsessed. I got this set of an English complete works of Shakespeare. Like when I walked in the door, the lady who owns the shop immediately was like, "I have English books for you." And I was like, "Oh." So, yeah, it's a little dusty, but yeah, just random English books that someone had sold to her. And most excitingly, I got this little lamp, which was only 10 euros, and I think is really, really, really cute. I'm not sure where it will go. It could potentially go in the pink Baroque bedroom downstairs. I also love that it has this beautiful hand-painted lampshade. That is so beautiful. I love it. And what a bargain for 10 euros. Like, I love that shop. It's so good. We'll figure out where that's going to live at some point. But for now, it can just live on this table. And then I also wanted to show you guys the haul that I brought from Paris. So this is a little painting that I got. I mean, it's obviously a print. I won't unwrap it now because I'm not ready to put it on the wall, and this plastic is protecting it. But this is a print that I got at a brocante. That will be nice. I don't know where that will go either, but it'll be nice somewhere. And then also at the same brocante sale, I got forks. Look at the forks. Why am I so excited about forks? It's because we've just had like 3 forks here for ages. I'll try to unwrap them with one hand. And I don't want to go to IKEA and just buy a bunch of forks. So I'm like, no, I want like beautiful forks, and it's a shame to like buy IKEA forks just to use for now. So I finally found some more forks, and these are beautiful forks. I didn't buy a whole silver set, even though the guy at the brocante did have some beautiful silver sets with full kit. But again, on the train of like not being wasteful, like my mom has 3 different silver sets that are from like we've inherited from various relatives. One was my great aunt's, one was my grandmother's, and one was hers, like her wedding silver. And so she is going to bring me my choice of them. So I don't need to buy a whole silver set because I'm going to get one, but I do need forks, and these are so beautiful. I love the little details. They're very kind of like 18th century, I feel. So we'll polish those up, make them beautiful, and start using them. Okay, the shutter grinding has run into a few issues. Issue number 1 is that the batteries for the battery powered grinder only last about 10 minutes. And so I've been through the 3 battery charges, and this is just crawling along. Like, this is not progressing quickly at all. So that's issue number 1. Issue number 2 is well, I'll see if I can show you. Let me try to show you. Okay, so issue number 2 is that if you can kind of see where I've ground, is that the past tense of using a grinder? I guess so. Where I've ground slightly here versus where I've ground like a lot here. The thing is, it takes quite a lot of time to get down to the metal underneath and get rid of all the paint like I've done here. Obviously, it is much faster to kind of do a superficial job. Laurent says that this is fine. However, I'm worried that if you can see where like the metal brush has scored the paint, I'm worried that and then like the smaller holes where it goes through that bottom layer of paint will be able to be seen through the final coat of paint that we're going to put on after this. Whoa, ooh, the sun just came out. So my plan is I'm going to run into town. I'm going to, oh my God, it's so bright. Wow. Oh, maybe if I turn this way, this is better. All right, I'm going to run into town and buy another grinder because while it is really, really frustrating to buy a second of the same tool that I already have, having a corded grinder and not a battery-powered grinder, I think is the only way forward in this. Like, I think that any other course of action will make this take 100 years. So I'm going to go back into town and try to find those things. This is a very sexy look. I feel like a duck with a bill. Anyway, I'm back. I went into town and I got a new tool to theoretically do these shutters a lot faster. I hope this is faster. I hope this is good. I did not buy a grinder. I bought something that's like, so it's supposed to be 4 shutters. That's what the guy said. So let's see how it works. On the downside, the day is ending. The light is quickly fading. So I think I'm just gonna be able to test this a little bit and then I'm gonna have to move inside because it's gonna be dark out here very soon. Okay, well that seems to be lifting more of the paint off. I'm going to try a little bit more with this brush and see how it goes, but this seems to be like it's working better. Well, in an unexpected turn of events, but actually one that I probably should have expected based on how today has been going, the sawhorses both fell over and squished my camera tripod. So tripod is dead. Can't film it myself anymore because of that. I think I'm just going to call it a night. I was going to work on the shower because it's over there. It's ready to be worked on. But to be honest, like, I just can't. I'm going to call it a night. We're going to pick this up tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is the next morning. Here is the revised plan for today. I've decided to let the shutters go for the moment because it's a cosmetic thing. It is not something that we have to do to move forward in the house. And I just feel like if I keep battling with it, I could probably get it done in some form, but it'll be kinder to myself and a better result if I wait until either Laurent or my dad is here, who have both done this kind of thing before and can show me how to do it properly. So today we're setting aside the shutters. And I'm going to dive in on tiling instead, which is something that I know how to do and is sort of repetitive and zen maybe. It's a gorgeous day outside also. So I'm going to tile this morning, see how far I get, do something outside this afternoon to enjoy the nice day, maybe some aerial, maybe a walk, I don't know yet. And then either go back to tiling or add the grout if we're ready for that or see where we are. So that is the plan today. I'm trying to learn to give myself like permission not to accomplish everything. My instinct is to just dive in and force it to happen, but sometimes you just can't do that. So today is going to be like a be kind to myself day. We're going to start with tiling. Let's go do that. Okay, so here's the deal. I want to shower so badly. I'm so tired of taking baths. So, wall number 1 over here is currently showerable. It is not tiled all the way to the top yet, but it's tiled to a point where I don't think water would get on it above this point if I took a shower in here. Wall number 2 is also showerable. These 2 walls only need grout. Other than that, they are done. Apart from obviously the top part. We're not talking about the top part. We're talking about shower desperation point. Because I want a shower. I don't want a nice shower. I don't want a luxury shower. I just want a shower. Wall number 3 is not showerable yet. So priority number 1 is to get wall number 3 to the same point as walls number 1 and 2. Also, then we need to grout it, and well, grout all 3 of them, and then let them dry, and then maybe tomorrow I could have a shower, which is the dream. So let's push forward. Let's move towards the dream. Also, I'm feeling very fancy and maybe a little too ambitious, so I'm gonna attempt to make the cracks on these or the edges of these partial tiles line up with the partial tiles on the new side. That might be too ambitious. It did not happen over here, but I'm gonna go for it. Oh, also I need to install the little silver edge part. You can see where it goes between the 2 types of tile, but I just need to cut this to the right size and then staple it onto the wall. I hope I can staple it because there's some cement there. We'll see. It is 4:30 and I am officially taking a break. I'm gonna do a little walk. I don't know how far I'll go because there's not a lot of daylight left, but it's nice to be outside and it's nice and warm. had some dinner and I'm ready to tackle the rest of the shower. It's so close. I'm gonna finish it. I can feel it. I can feel I'm gonna finish it. It's happening. Good morning. There's a thing in French where you can say re-bonjour to people that you've already seen in the day and said bonjour to, so you're saying re-bonjour, and it's the weirdest thing. That is totally not anywhere close to the point, but it's a thing that sticks in my head all the time. Anyway, last night I was up late into the night tiling. It was a long night. This morning I'm quite groggy and I'm a little sore, but the tiling has, I'm gonna say, been finished. It's not finished. Well, I'll show you, but I'm counting this as a win. This is where the tiling got to last night. So all 3 walls have tile up to above my head height. I cleaned out the bottom of the shower, which took ages also, by the way. And I started doing the white tiles that will be the top of the shower, but I stopped for 2 reasons. First off, well, 3 reasons. First off, because I wasn't 100% sure that it was okay to tile over this as is. I was a little worried that we need to continue that green waterproofing up all the way to the top. I'm gonna ask Laurent about that because I'm not sure if it's cool to tile there now. Secondly, because I ran out of glue. And thirdly, because I was really tired and the tiles are to a point where it is feasible to have a shower in here. So goal was accomplished and I decided to go to bed. Anyway, the grand result of all this is that there is a shower that when I come back, I'm gonna say in 2 weeks. I think that I have a few days off from performing that I can maybe run back here for a couple of days in 2 weeks. I can take the first day I'm here, I can do the grout, and then I'll be able to have a shower. And oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna literally cry in the shower when I can have a shower. Oh, because I'll be so happy. This is a huge step forward. I'm really proud of myself. I think I did a pretty good job. But now I have to get going because it is time to go back to Paris. It's one of my good friend's birthdays tonight. And then tomorrow I head off to Switzerland to perform. So I have got to go. It's quite sad to leave. It's such a beautiful day outside. And I was going to walk to the train station, but then I realized how much stuff I'm taking back to Paris with me, including a hoop. So I am not going to do that. I'm going to take a taxi like a reasonable person. All right, I've arrived in Paris. I have changed for the birthday party that we're going to tonight, and I've collected a boyfriend. So we are gonna head out the door and run to my friend's birthday, and yeah, have you got anything to add?
Yeah.
What have you got to add?
Subscribe. Do it. Push the button. Subscribe.
Well, I think that says it all. So yeah, please do subscribe and like videos, including this one. And we need to run. So I will see you guys next time.